She wanna rub on my body, but she know that I got a bitch. She don't really care, she fucking for fun. She told me that she want a kid. I told her bitch no, I just wanna fuck. Then I'm leaving, can't stay. Folks got a Glock, he shoot it like Ray Ray. Yeah, you know he gon' spray. Glock, target practice, we don't miss, so bitch. Watch what you saying.
Every hitters are back, man. Throw your H's up. I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Morrow.
Man, you know what? The more and more we do these type of videos, gang, the more and more, like it takes. Like I'm just like, man, like, but we gotta talk about it.
Yeah, and it's like I don't want to keep talking about it in this fashion though. Like I want to do a video and it's positive. But what I seen last night was, first of all, we had a Team Elite versus Team AEW. It was a bunch of people. Mm-hmm. You know the Elite consisted of Young Bucks, Okada, Adam Page, and Jack Perry.
Right.
Versus the AEW team, Swerve Strickland, Mark Briscoe. I think the Acclaimed was in there, and then somebody else. I can't remember the last person, but it was a 5-on-5. It was a blood and guts match, aka Wargames.
No, that's not Wargames. It's blood and guts, gang.
So it was a big cage with 2 rings. I seen that somewhere else before. First
WCW.
I'm talking about WWE. I mean, I know that WCW originally, was, but I'm basically y'all get it right. AEW. When they first started, was they supposed to be different or the same as WWE? Different, right? So now I've been one person who been trying to like get AEW an opportunity to prove to me that as a fan of wrestling that they can like make me invested. Even with some of the signings, I still haven't, been invested to watch it. So I see this blood and guts match and I instantly think I'm watching a Survivor Series match because we was just at War Games and, we saw this live. So I feel like if I'm watching AEW, I don't want to see this there. I see this there. It's the same thing. I want to watch AEW for different. I'll get it. Maybe I'm just like being on that because they just copied a match. It's just a match, Well, they just copied one match, right? That's no big deal for real, right? Just copying a match. Bro.
You talking to the wrong guy.
No, I'm just saying, like, can copying one match be a big deal, though? Like, it's I don't know. So, I didn't like it because I'm like, it's a carbon copy. Like, and then, while in the match, obviously, we know AEW do a lot of silly stuff. A lot of stuff in the matches that's like, they feel like that they appeasing the fans.
Their fans.
Not
all wrestling fans.
And I was just watching this and I'm like, my man's Okada pulled out a box and it had staplers in each it had a stapler and 5 staplers in there. Each team member got 1 stapler. And they stapled Swerve Strickland to death in the ring. Literally. It was.
Didn't he get stapled in another match?
Yeah, man. I think he stapled himself. That was when he was fighting
Hangman.
But the way they was stapling him, it was so goofy. They was laughing while they was stapling him. Okada jumping around. It's like, well, this not what That's not what we trying to like see for real. Like, this is another case of Tony Khan thinking that certain fans want to see the type of stuff he put on his TV.
Gang, you know who he reminds you of again? When he think fans want to see him?
A dumber Eric Bischoff.
Hell no. Eric Bischoff? I would never compare Tony Khan to Eric Bischoff.
I mean, Eric Bischoff thought he was like that for real, and then he got destroyed in the end.
He was like that for real.
I mean, he won for a couple of years, though.
He was like that.
Bro.
This Goofy never was like that. Ever. Gang hit the highest rated AEW show.
But I said a dumber Eric Bischoff, and his means of him just steady trying to like mention WWE. Like, that's the one thing Eric Bischoff was doing that was dumb. But other than that, yeah, I don't know what he really remind me of. Like,
No, he remind me of Vince. Vince entertained it. He entertained himself for years with his own show.
Yeah.
That nobody else was like. Everybody was like, what the hell is this? This is just Vince entertaining himself.
Bro, putting on
this AEW is Tony Khan entertaining himself, and fans are like, what the hell is this? But Tony thinks it's great.
Bro,
the same way Vince thought
with his show. Yeah, so it's like, bro, you another Vince. You literally not being yourself. Like, yeah, so that's literally the reason why. Because he trying to be somebody else when he could just simply be himself.
Well, I don't think he's trying to be Vince. He just thinks it's good the way Vince thought his writing was good.
Yeah,
so he only sees, like, he don't see none of his flaws.
Bro.
But the only difference between Vince and Tony Khan is Vince got a 40-year track record of being great.
Yeah.
Tony Khan has never done this great at all.
Bro, so it's like you coming in off the rip and you not proven in no way, and then now your show, so it's like, it's just like, I don't know, this video was just simply to like just say stop copying WWE. You know, do something, make storylines to the show. Like, actually, if you put certain your talents and stories, you can actually see how good they really could be. If you let them do that. But we just seeing matches. We know that. We know dudes like Bryan Danielson can get in the ring and go off. We know dudes like, you know, a lot of Alice Malachi Black dudes over there that got real talent can get up.
He not even. Their mindset, they're solely focused on Will Ospreay right now.
Bro.
Somebody like Aleister Black don't even matter.
And it's crazy. Like, he never, I don't really think he went over there as a main guy, but I feel like they could have at least put him in the mix. Like, and he just, you hear me? Like, yeah, so, yeah, man, I don't know. Like, yeah, AEW gonna always be on our bad list of videos until they do something to change, positive, to make a positive video about them. But until then, AEW. You gotta do better. You gotta mark over 800,000 on the Dynamite. That's your main show. That's it. No stories, just matches. That's not gonna get you nowhere. No built up characters. You know, nobody really know nobody for real. Like you said, when they brought in certain people, they didn't even like introduce this side of the world, you know, of the fans to them, because a lot of people didn't know them before they came. They in Japan, everywhere.
They giving out WWE doing stuff for Joe Hendry. Yeah. They already telling us who he is.
You know, somebody that's, you know, in TNA, probably the lowest grade, you know, company in wrestling today. You know, or even they even do, but WWE just know how to put, you know, they know how to tell you about somebody before they just throw. Even with Lexus King, Brian Pillman Jr., you didn't know a lick about him, but besides him being Brian Pillman's son.
If
you knew that,
wrestling,
you know, exactly. And then, but WWE, when they put him on NXT, vignettes aired him with the WCW, the TV. Yeah. And the WCW, and all things linked to his father, you know, and linking back to him. So that showed people like who he was and let people know who he was. They didn't just throw him out there.
Y'all wrestling fans, y'all just supposed to know who Will Ospreay is. Y'all just supposed to know all his accomplishments. Okada and Mercedes. Y'all just supposed to know all the accomplishments.
You gotta introduce. Even Mercedes. We know Mercedes from WWE, but other fans probably don't know who this is from AEW. Introduce them to her. At least let them know what she did all around the world, you know, and talk about her success. But I get it, she was in WWE, so they don't want to. But they mention WWE for everything else,
bro.
But not for like positive accomplishments though. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, man, that's all we got for this video.
I think Tony Khan should do something, bro.
What you think?
I think he should believe, gang.
Believe in who?
Joe Hendry.
You said his name, he might appear. That'd have been crazy
if he would have
right now
came knocking on my door, so I'd be like, that's crazy.
To say his name, he appear, I believe, in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, the next superstar sensation of WWE, man. NXT. He could go up one day to Raw, SmackDown. You never know what he could get signed to WWE. Like, he could literally like just leave TNA.
Yeah,
I want to sign with y'all now.
Yeah, you can easily see FTNA. That's
bro. Like, you know, I mean, it's gonna be, but I like the partnership between TNA and NXT. Though.
And they low key treating the They low key treating the TNA stars better than they did better in WWE than they are in AEW. Yeah. When Omega was beating all they people and winning their title.
Bro. So yeah, they got the TNA people. Look, even the lower card dudes like Wesley homies, the Rascals, like they out there putting on matches. You know, even just like a lot of other people finna be popping up too. NXT, you might see Moose. You know, that's one of the TNA dudes. Nick Nemeth, the wanted man, the new world champion down there. He could pop back over. You know, he in TNA now, so.
Is he gonna be Nick Nemeth or is he gonna be Dolph Ziggler when he pop up?
He gonna be Nick Nemeth because everybody who got their TNA name, they stay under their TNA name. So my buddy who used to be with Wesley, he was Nash Carter, but now he Zach Wentz. So yeah, he gonna stay Nick Nemeth, but bro. For sure, but yeah, man, let us know in the comment section, though, man, how y'all feel about AEW as a whole. You know, let us know in the comment sections. Talk to us. We trying to interact with the fans, you know, but that's gonna come as we continue to drop. But yeah, man, we be reading, we be watching comments. So stay tuned with the channel, like the video, subscribe, though, man. I'm your boy, Joe Hendry.
I'm your boy, Money Making Jay, and believe in the heavy hitters.
And believe in the Shield.
No, I ain't say that, gang. I said believe in Joe. I know I said believe in the heavy hitters. I want to say believe in Joe Hendry.
Like the Shield?
That's over with, gang. That's over with.
We out.
We out.